Esse aqui é um bom exemplo. Vou mandar para você, 12 minutos e meio. Tá aqui no grupo ali. Ó, dá uma olhada aí, Marcão. Esse cara aí, você vê que ele tá com a peça, ele pinta ela inteira de uma cor. No caso, até nem parece metálico, mas pode ser uma metálica.
Uhum.
Aí depois ele vem com o pincel. No caso, ele pegou e fez o dry brush já direto para fazer o azul mais escuro, e vai fazendo o dry brush cada vez com o azul mais claro.
Tem a missão de quebrar.
Muito boa. Aí, para simplificar, em vez de você fazer a camada ali do azul,
acho que eu também
que esse cara fez no dry brush, você pode pintar ela inteira da mesma cor, deixar ele uniforme.
Só que tem que ser com esse
wash, né? Manda tinta diluída ali, ele vai dar esse mesmo efeito. Aqui com o dry brush fica mais claro. Você tem mais controle de onde ele vai dar o efeito. Mas é meio louca, né? E dry brush. Quero achar, tem um videozinho que faz rapidão, né? Chega também. Fica bem.
Miss Walker? Miss Walker? Ah, there you are.
Please excuse me, Frau Wagner. I was trying to decipher this. Is everything okay?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
Que é esse último. Esse último vídeo que você mandou aqui é da hora, hein? O cara pintando os escudos. Busca de Kate Walker.
Fui. Puxei, foi mal.
Right.
Toma aqui, ó.
Guess I'd better start looking for shops called Müller that are likely to sell art supplies.
Os dois?
Tubos de quê?
Cara, tem que parar de puxar.
Tubos de pintura.
Ó, o bichinho pra contratar tá aqui, ó. Ó, o cara aqui. Deixa eu matar, deixa eu
What about this one?
Tô ruim.
It's probably not this one.
É, pode, relaxa. Não mata não, mata não. Opa, tiro.
Vou dar uma do Apple série antes.
Ali na frente. Eu tô me vacilando aqui. O bichinho escapou, sumiu, acabou as balas dele, pô. É, acabou rapidão. Eita, escutaram a gente. Dei 2 tiros na cabeça dele.
Isso aqui é antiguidade em lojas em geral.
One of my choices feels off. I should change it.
Aqui, bom, comigo.
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much. I should stick with 3 choices. I should stick with 3 choices.
Matei Paulão.
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much.
Tá. Pulou. Cadê? Ah, tá. Comigo. Matei. Boa. vamos pra... Bora pra safe aqui.
Para.
Nossa, marca as 3 lojas certas, tá? Toma no cu. Tubos de pintura.
Você de shield, Paulão. Tem um carro aqui, ó.
98.
These three make up a good basis to work from. Let's see if I can rule out a couple using the map.
É, eu tô fazendo a missão, aquela missão.
Tá.
Eu só tenho mais...
Esse mais fácil, Paulão. Aqui, ó. Tem carro.
Aqui, ó, cadê já? Tá bom.
Prestei, tipo,
Só que, tá... cara, não tem quase nada, isso aí.
Ah, não consigo marcar.
Leva esse aí, Paulão.
Aí,
Que loucura, bicho. Marca, achar as 3 aqui, é isso?
pô, vambora que já tá finalizando aqui, ó. Mas,
Peraí.
O que eu acho aqui? Encontra as 3 lojas do mapa.
bora.
Não, o carro tá aqui, ó.
Vem de cá, vem.
Muller, Verdeirão.
Tem um carro aqui.
Muller Son, loja de antiguidade.
Bora.
Pintura.
10 pessoas,
D3.
mais 8.
D3 e
Pô, vamos
5.
naquele B ali que deve ter um desse novo, desse carinha novo.
D3 C4.
Se tiver, eu deixo pra você. Aí,
Tá jogando
pega aí.
carro longe.
A, B, C. Aqui.
Aqui, ó. Pega aqui.
A, B, C, D.
Pra quebrar
C.
tudo aí. Aqui é um ótimo lugar pra quebrar. Aqui, ó. Quebra essa
C3.
casa aqui, ó. Mais fácil.
Ele tá com o delay.
Aqui, ó. Quebra estrutura maior que você aproveita melhor.
Aqui tá carregando.
Então, é por isso mesmo. Quebra estrutura maior. Aproveita o tiro. Tiro, espingarda.
A, B, C, C3.
Cara, a gente vai ter que sair fora logo.
D4, né? D3 e C4. D3 e C4. A, B, C. 4 aqui, ó. C4. D3. E a outra é E5.
Okay. So these three shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now.
Tô saindo fora.
Nossa, Paulão, cadê o carro?
Ó, tô saindo fora. Calma.
Também tô aí.
Cara, pra mim a loja mais relevante é de antiguidade, né?
Tem um cara aqui.
Se não me engano é essa aqui, ó.
An industrial estate. Difficult to imagine an art supply shop could have prospered here.
Aqui mesmo.
Shop I found in the phone book must be a hardware store or something similar.
Bora, Paulão.
The antique shop from the phone book is located in this district. Looks like it's full of similar stores.
Eu morri, mas matei ele, Paulão.
Você morreu?
The district seems like it's changed a lot since when the phone book came out. Looks like the pawnbroker I found is no longer in business.
Acabou a vida aqui, ó.
Ai, caralho, tô morrendo também.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot.
Tá sumindo, mano.
Better hang on to the address.
Eu iria na outra.
Tá revendo uma
Tá
outra.
de boa.
fala que você morreu, não. Fala que você deitou. Fala que você tá de quatro.
Que é isso?
Just need to get the painting from my room, and I can go and show it to the antique dealer.
É melhor falar que você morreu.
É porque eu finalizei o cara, mas eu tava com pouca vida. Eu matei os dois. Eu morri. O Jeff. Matei 7 pessoas.
Você já ganhou o Robin?
Já. Foi a primeira skin que eu ganhei quando comprei.
Legal.
Foi essa minha saideira. Deu 1 hora já.
Caraca. Ixi, beleza. Agora joga amanhã, hein?
Bora.
Perigoso. Deixa eu ver. Eu tenho dinheiro, não sei. Vou pular aqui, deixa eu ver. Aqui, ó.
It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday, and that suits me fine. It's very calm here.
67.
Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
Cara, então eu vou cair aqui.
I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
Ó, tem aquele negócio que você precisa aqui, tá? Vou deixar pra você pegar.
Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District. There must be 3 years worth of emails I haven't read here. Better do some cleaning up.
Ah, that's better.
Acabou com ele? Não.
Acabei. Só no... Matei de novo.
Way too many results that way. I'd never have located the Muller shop. Good thing I had Frau Wagner's documents.
Tá enchendo aqui as cargas pra destruir.
Fortnite tem algum algoritmo que pensa que quando os caras estão perdendo, né? Tem uns bots pra eles matar pra eles ficarem felizes. Pra não abandonar o Fortnite, igual a gente fez com o futebol.
Coisa.
Quem nunca?
Ih, fogo.
É o FIFA que não tem essas manhas.
O FIFA podia colocar uns bots pra ajudar a gente a subir de liga. Detonando a casa do FIFA. Nem sei quantos objetos tá na missão, deixa eu ver. Tarefas, impulsão. Tá 200 e... Não, pera, tá 8. Ué, cadê? Ah, 63 de 100.
Será que ainda dá tempo de eu ir lá e pegar o grapple?
Aham.
God, Mom was buried months ago.
Oxi, que isso? Que isso? Ah, tô sem arma, Paulão. Ah, mano, agora eu não consegui aí. Eu achei que o bicho não atacava nós. Puta, ainda não dá. 600.
I wish you could be here with me now, Katyusha. We would have found the shop together.
Grappling hook.
Destruiu o bichinho. Ó. 2 de 5. Impressionante, cara. Impressionível. Aí, Paulo. Eu preciso de uma arma de longo alcance. Pego, só tem uma aqui. Ó, tem chute aqui, hein? Pegar.
Porra, mano, não sei dirigir com.
Se eu matar o boss, eu não preciso. Não adianta nada, né? Carro vindo aqui, Paulo. Cheguei o carro longe. Chutou ele.
Mano, que louco. O cara fez um mini documentário da situação
Cara,
do Apple Intelligence.
É, o carro. Pode estar me atirando. Que nóia. Não fiz nada pra ele.
Não está bonito. Aí, Yuri,
I hope it'll be just as calm when I get back.
estilinho de vida.
Wouldn't mind some alone time by the fire.
Yuri?
Hope it still works.
Ele falou que assim, o que muita gente tá dizendo é que os caras lançaram o bagulho pra tirar o foco, tá ligado? Porque eles inclusive tomaram ou estão tomando
Caralho, tem
processo
outro.
por causa do Apple
Nossa, aqui em
Intelligence.
cima. Tem outro do lado.
Porque venderam um aparelho.
Nossa. É isso.
Frau Wagner gave me the room at the end on the right.
E
Tá bom.
ele pediu o Intelligence e ele não tem o Intelligence.
Treinar.
Frau Wagner gave me the room at the end on the right.
É um marketing misleading, né? Assim, tá sacaneando quem é o consumidor.
Eu já deu uma F4 aqui. Já deu? É, lá ele.
Considerando que o consumidor é o John, né?
Ué, lá ele por quê? Você aperta a CGAD. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Aí o maluco falando como que tava a briga entre os times, mano.
Hans. According to this flyer, he came to Vaughan during one of his trips.
O departamento. E inclusive a Siri não é original da Apple, hein? Sério? É uma empresa que eles compraram. Aí tem o menuzinho lá da Siri original, cara. Bem louco.
Oi?
Era tipo um aplicativo faz tudo. Igual aquelas balinhas busca, tá ligado? Que tem no Mac.
Sim.
E direto brota mais uma e tenta
Ah,
trazer isso.
I understand why Wagners call their town the heart of Europe. It's literally in the center of it. Wagen is surrounded by the Alps. Switzerland is right on the other side.
Pegou, comprou meio que pra...
That's Germany over there. I wonder how far Barokstadt University is from here.
Uma concorrência nesse ramo. Planeta, já vamos comprar, que é pra daí eles nem criar uma concorrência.
That's not my room. Better not go in.
Só que não é isso. Mostrar, velho, o bagulho vai fadado da merda.
Valeu, pessoal. Saem aí também. Valeu aí.
Que isso?
Valeu, cara. Bom descanso. Valeu. Bom jogo pra vocês aí.
Alô? Alô? Nem parece que os caras estão de férias, mano. L2 ou R2 para alterar o ângulo da câmera.
I'll find her, Katyusha. Just like I promised. And we'll find out who she is. Or was.
É, Katyusha? Katyusha tá morta, porra.
Gente, relaxem. Só teve um tiroteio aqui, não foi nada demais. Aí eu tô falando com o maluco que assumiu o primeiro, ele botou uma regrinha bem bacana pro time. Ó, updates só vão sair uma vez por mês.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Tiques e tudo os bagulho. Não.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Eu tava contando que teve uma época que eles estavam tendo tanto problema de gerenciamento interno. Aí foi a época em que surgiu o Apple Intelligence. Né, como um bagulho completamente separado, porque um maluco lá de alta gestão.
I just need to take this painting to the antique shop I found earlier. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there.
Ele, né? Eles são um gênio. E aí ele só conseguiu causar mais caos no bagulho que já tá caótico. E é um bagulho que ele falou que eu acho que eu não sabia. O Steve Jobs, ele morreu logo antes da Siri estrear. Isso é verdade.
Tadinho, não é mesmo?
Toda idealização, mas ele não chegou a ver ela funcionando.
strange to be here in Vaughan. After months of roaming from east to west on a motorbike, after taking odd jobs here and there to build up a little nest egg to finance this trip, and to be able to stay in this guest house for a time. Lucky Frau Wagner let me in despite my appearance when I arrived, with my meager means. The days when Marson and Lormont paid for my travel expenses seems far away now. It's like they were someone else's memories, fading away with passing time. Guess I've changed. Since the death of Mom and Katyusha, pursuing my hypothetical double on the painting turned out to be too tempting. Comforting, even. In any case, I promised Katyusha I would find her. Nice. It seems like a lifetime since I enjoyed some good old-fashioned comfort. Room might not be as cozy as a you-call yurt, but it's sure more spacious.
Aqui. Acho que é ali, né? Os mapinhas. Essa é a lista telefônica. Eu acho que eu comi bola aqui, viu, cara? Na moral.
Oh, hi, dear. So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
Yes, I was even able to locate the shop I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Frau Wagner.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
I have a few questions about Vaughan.
Good, because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Vaughan, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
Apparently the shop I'm looking for is located in Vaughan's Antiques District. Could you tell me how to get there from the guest house?
Your best bet is to take the tram, miss. The town centre is almost entirely pedestrian, and your motorbike won't be of any use there. You'll find the nearest tram stop at the top of the stairs, to your right as you go out of the guest house.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Vaughan, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernisation and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave their district because of rising rent prices.
Eu já volto.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Vaughan and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Vaughan is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your guest house, Frau Wagner?
Oh, I'd be delighted. What would you like to know?
Things seem to be quiet today.
Oh, there's never many guests at this time of year.
Actually, is she a guest too?
Oh, yes. She arrived earlier. An elderly English lady. A former military officer, if I understood correctly. They say she's come on some rather unpleasant business. A burial, from what I can gather. Yes, Miss Walker. And she hasn't let go of the telephone since she got here.
The room's just perfect. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me, Miss Walker. It's my job to make sure my guests are comfortable. And it's not every day we get a young American lady on a motorbike in the middle of the night looking for a mysterious shop. It makes me feel like I'm in a detective novel.
I'd love to know more about you, Frau Wagner.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. At least nothing that would change the course of history.
But I'm sure you've had an eventful life, haven't you?
Well, I was born just after the war in Vaughan, and I've never left. I opened this place and ran it with my husband until he died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You see, nothing to write home about. Then again, we were never ones for excitement, really. But we were happy, my husband and I.
My, quest here is closely linked to the region of Vaughan. Could you tell me a little bit about its history?
I'd be glad to.
The woman I'm looking for must have been about 18 in 1937. Was this an important date in the history of Vaughan?
Not that I know of, no. But I'm not much of a historian, and I wasn't even born then. All I know is that the Troubles came the following years, with the Second World War. So that year must have been a boom year for fascist ideology, when the Brown Shadow was still just another party vying for power by preaching hate.
I found out about the woman I'm looking for thanks to a painting that must have been pillaged by the Brown Shadow during World War II.
Doesn't surprise me. Vaughan, and by extension all of Ostertal, was annexed and occupied by the fascists just before the war. They sacked, stole and pillaged everything they could, just like they did in the rest of occupied Europe.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
Sobre isso, vamos lá. Caralho, Dudu acordou.
Acordei. E aí?
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of a call.
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
Tenha bom dia, senhora Walker.
Betty Vaughan is practically all pedestrian. After all those months on the road, I've gotten kind of fond of that old bike.
Essa moto aqui é louca, hein? Caralho, olha. Pelo menos. Que eu pego o bonde, eu não faço ideia. Valdecito da Antiguidade. Valdecito de ir embora aí, ó.
Impressão, quanto mais armas eu faço no Capitólio, mais eu sou atacado, né? Tá diferente.
Às vezes é yes, às vezes no.
Antes que o motor de defesa infinita, eu não era atacado, agora sou atacado constantemente.
This district is just so beautiful.
Pra você aprender.
Eu tô criando um sistema de alimentação das coisas.
Fio da gota.
Must be the botanical gardens. Too bad it's closed.
E aí, seus pancos. Vou olhar aqui porque não tá aparecendo muita coisa.
The
Olha,
Dombre Guest House. According to what I've read, the Dombre is the longest river in Ostertal and runs through Vagen.
Vagen. Vagen. Opa.
Going by what Frau Wagner told me when I first arrived, this used to be a working class district. Nowadays, I bet everyone wants to snap up these old houses, just like in Brooklyn.
Well, the guest house in that neighborhood sure are the best things to happen to me since... Who knows? But I should go and take the tram now.
Ah, there's the famous Vagen tramway. I'd better take a look at the map to see which line to take for the Antiques District.
Loja da Mala.
Achei da hora os bichos atacarem e um deles passa, tá ligado? Passa correndo pela briga. Isso é muito da hora.
Acho que não é pra eu não passar, né? Pra não ver nada pra lá. Também pra não ver nada pra cá. Se eu atravessar a rua, também não consigo atravessar a rua. Por que não? Pressionar. Devo estar aqui. First clue.
Poxa, como é que tá me atacando aqui, velho? Ataque pra que parede, tá certo.
Bing, bing. Welchen Hasweibier. Wagenbaden. Tomb Raider sem tiros. Olha o autômato lá, esqueci o nome dele.
Have you heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something of these before. Coming out? the latest then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Tempos difíceis.
Not the best times in our history, were they?
Cara, ela tava nesse vagão. Não é Oliver, né? Tem outro nome. Wagen. Distrito de Antiguidades. Outono de 2005. Freou. Vamos ver aqui. Painting.
Aqui. Patrícia. Oi, Yuri. Oi.
Oscar. O Oscar.
Não, eu tô jogando, caralho.
There's all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baraner and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for
Tem duas
it.
pessoas aqui pra eu não ir pra
If
lá.
I ever get out of here.
Acho que aqui também vai ter um rolê pra eu não passar pra lá. Olha.
Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture here.
Nossa, olha a cara dessa mulher, irmão. É, senhora. Tudo certo? Não, né? Atividades. Olha. Conheço aquele santo ali, hein? Imagem ali eu já vi em algum lugar. Olha os cisnes, olha os cisnes.
An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for.
Tem certeza, moço?
Miller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it. Miller's is just over on the corner.
Consigo passar pra lá, né? Não.
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for.
Müller und Söhne? It's just over there, on the next corner.
Feels like I've completely lost my appetite since the mines. And yet, Wagen is famous the world over for its cakes. Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place.
Não é essa loja.
I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Vagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in.
Explore bancas antes de falar com o vendedor de antiguidade.
Can't be this way.
Pô, se é um botão só pra eu ver que não é pra lá. Só falta uma banca aqui. Aqui ninguém fala comigo.
That reminds me of the souk of the Yukels. I really miss not traveling with them sometimes. Even Simon Steiner wouldn't have done any better. I hope he and his granddaughter are okay.
What an authentic district. Brings up memories, too. But I should focus on the Mueller shop now.
Can't leave now.
Não posso sair agora. You. Você é um arrombado.
The top brands have nonetheless managed to get a foothold in the district.
Que delícia, hein? Enfiou o taco. O cara tá num puteiro. O cara tá num puteiro apanhando de taco, velho. Olha. Não saber como é que isso começou.
Inventory Day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
Quase, hein?
You rang?
Quase que ele lançou entrar nesse
Sorry to
caralho.
bother you.
Encheu a boca pra falar.
I should talk to the antique dealer. I can always browse later.
I was in the middle of an inventory. Is it urgent?
Hello. Guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the Naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fraulein.
I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fraulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day. Back then, the shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you.
Essa história do jogo tem 2 jogos antes.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Coloca o coração do Oscar na esfera Vorarlberg.
Agora, Monk, eu não sei se eu já tinha comentado com você, mas aquelas canetinhas que eu peguei lá no AliExpress são boas, viu, cara?
É?
Eu comprei um kit simples, né? Eu comprei 12 brancas e 12 pretas, né?
Sim,
geralmente, quando eu faço os bichinhos, tem que fazer os olhinhos, né?
Sim, sim.
Mas se for pra comprar as coloridas, eu acho que já compensa também, né?
Hans's logo.
29, 36, 70. 29, 36, 70. Nossa, com a cabeça aqui.
Avaroburg Key.
Coloca o coração de Oscar na esfera. Saber aonde, né, que eu vou colocar o coração do Oscar. Que é 29, 36, 70, é esse?
Something's obstructed. It moved. Maybe it can be opened.
Vou ver um negócio aqui, peraí. Tem outro lado aqui.
Something's obstructing it. Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Ah, legal. Não preciso sofrer tanto.
Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over. Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over.
Vixe. Agora deu.
Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over. Wrong one. Ugh, I need to start over. Wrong one. I need to start over. Wrong one. I need to start over.
Olha os sapatos passando, velho.
Wrong one.
Tô doido.
I need to start over. Wrong one. I need to start over.
R$29, 36, 70. Coloca isso. Só uma esfera, mas pra colocar.
I saw some figures on some of the scales around the cogs. Looks like I need to set them in a specific combination.
Eu vi símbolos.
Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Eu não sei se é um 9, cara. Isso que me lasca.
Wrong one. I need to start over.
R$29, 36, 70, não é isso?
A Vorarlberg lock.
Cara, o coração do bicho é enorme.
Muito amor.
Fascinating.
Oscar? Oscar, can you hear me?
Hello, Kate Walker.
Caraca, que bagulho da hora.
Oscar, I'm so glad you're back among the living.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But I seem to have an internal management issue. This host body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and...
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
Oh dear, I can't control myself. Help, please, Kate Walker. Help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
I can't help it, Kate Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar! Wait! Come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help.
Hey, what the?
Kate Walker! Help!
Oscar, wait!
Não consigo pagar o cara. Precisa pagar o cara aqui, né, gente?
Run, Fraulein. You can catch it. You can't have gone far.
Oscar!
Ele apontou pra lá. Apontou aqui, vamos ver aqui.
That thing's crazy.
Encontrei o Oscar. Foi pra lá, né? Vocês apontaram.
Oscar, answer me! Talk to me, Oscar! Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
Falou. Duas.
Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
Hang on, Oscar. Just stay where you are, okay?
That shouldn't be a problem given the situation, Kate Walker. But please hurry. This host body's instincts are fighting me for control.
Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of...
Must have got it wrong.
Tá, vamos lá. Eu não tenho a chave disso aqui. Ele disse que tem a chave. Claro que não.
Could be this one. Or another. Oh, come on, there must be a way to see which key is the right one for the coffer.
Chave em forma de 8. Oi.
Mudar, tipo, os atributos do personagem, por exemplo, tem no...
Você precisa ir no medicânico. Medicânico você compra as coisas e equipa no seu personagem. Aí os seus atributos, tipo, mais força, mais velocidade, aí você vai upando o seu personagem com as categorias que você tiver disponível aí.
Não, mas por exemplo, eu tenho aqui a reflexo e habilidade técnica.
Certo.
Eu quero mover um de reflexo para uma habilidade técnica.
Aí eu acho que você tem que resetar, mas eu lembro que dava pra você tirar de um e colocar em outro, mas tem um botão certo pra apertar aí.
Tem que resetar os atributos, mas aí eu reseto tudo.
É. Ou pelo menos aquela fileira.
Ele tá falando que isso é tudo.
Bom, mas você começou a jogar agora, você já tem tanta coisa assim nesse...
Não, é porque é o seguinte, pra eu abrir uma porta aqui, eu tenho que ter 7 de habilidade.
Cara, você vai passar por tantas vezes pelas portas, cara, esquenta não. Depois você bota esse atributo e volta aí. Só ver no mapa.
Mas eu vou esquecer aqui.
Não, você vai ficar vendo no mapa aí. Marca no mapa que você... Pode confiar, cara. Você vai passar em muitos portos aí.
That one could be as good as any.
Não, vamos lá, calma aí. É porque eu tô no meio da missão, entendeu?
Certo.
Entendeu, Marcão?
Que missão que você tá?
Então aqui, tô num lugar, aí eu tenho que sair daqui. Aí tipo...
Melhor que isso, só se...
Não, se eu posso sair, tá ligado? Eu consigo sair. Só que eu não consigo fazer o...
This is the one.
Eu quero saber o que tem atrás de uma porta aqui, sacou?
Aham. Cara...
Eu acho que eu poderia nem jogar mesmo.
There you... Oscar! No! Don't! Oscar! Don't move!
You're lucky that thing hasn't broken anything. Now leave me be, would you?
É, cara, eu...
There you are!
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am
Você
unable
pode
to take
simplesmente resetar os atributos aí. Tira uma foto de como você tá agora, reseta e faz o que você precisa. Depois você volta. Acho que a questão é essa. Ou, né, dá o famoso save. Faz a merda que você tiver que fazer. Se valeu a pena abrir a porta, você deixa. Se não...
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. But whatever. You know what I mean.
Eu sou foda, né, cara? Então, meu, você tem muitas dessas portas. Ah, você só pode se você tiver tal habilidade. Aí você vai até essa habilidade. Quando você tem essa habilidade, você abre um monte dessas portas que não tem porra nenhuma. É munição, tá ligado? É umas paradas nada a ver. Cyberpunk 2000 e... Minha bola. Melhor jogo de todos os tempos. Quem viciado nesse jogo é o Ash. Não, melhor jogo de todos os tempos, cara. De todos os tempos, de todos os tempos. Pô, Robocop, se eu fizer um jogo em Paint aqui agora, eu acho que supera o Robocop. Robocop é só pela nostalgia, cara. E é um jogo legal, assim, divertidinho. É. É.
No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Kate Walker, what are you...
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need to fight it, Oscar.
Help!
Ah, meu cara tem uma porra de whisky.
it, Oscar!
But I can't!
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
Eu não pago, não. Eu peguei no da loja do cara e foda-se.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy.
Negociar.
That's enough. You come back here right now. Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come on. Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar!
Ameaçar não é legal.
Oscar, please! Come back! I need you!
Calma aí, gente. Consigo, tipo, opções. Ai, só acabou de salvar essa merda. Que eu não tenho outro save também, né?
Só estratégia de...
It should be kept on a leash.
Peraí.
Come on, Kate. Pull it together. You need to leave the district and take the tram to that mountain refuge.
No, not again. Not Oscar. Darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
Perdeu o Oscar.
It should be locked up.
A gente, o bicho tava ali. Porra. Eu paguei o cara.
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space. Automatons don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
It's a terrible loss indeed. More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
You are very welcome. Good day to you, Fraulein.
Thank you, Herr Müller. I'm off to the mountain refuge you told me about. Good day. Come on, Kate. Herr Müller gave you all the pieces of information you needed. And Oscar must be long gone now.
Ah, tá, era
Better
aqui.
move on to the tram.
Can't be this way.
Será que... Ah, mas eu consegui
What the
sair
hell
dele.
is my broom doing here? The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
A boca, senhor.
I say, how curious.
Eu preciso ir para Silbergsbigel. Silbergs... de trem. O trem está aqui, ó. Eita, que controle bacana. Montanhas. Loja. O refúgio. Caraca, é do outro lado. É só isso. Poxa, será que eu tinha como salvar o Oscar? Leave the Antique District. Classic novel. Find all the copies. Que?
Só atuar melhor.
Chose. Puta que pariu. Painting is the shows one use painting. Troféu oculto. Leave the Springberg Refuge. Ah, porra. Nossa, troféu oculto. Deixar o local que eu tenho que ir no jogo. Porra, por que ocultar esse troféu? Carai. Suas piadinhas Thales foram notadas, tá, Eduardo? O autômato na viagem. Só um momento que eu já volto em contra-ataque no rolê. Perdemos o Oscar, e agora? I'll be back. Vamos lá. Chega refúgio.
Not exactly welcoming. I'd better find a way to the refuge. The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Refúgio para turistas, cartaz publicitário.
It's not the time to take the tram back. There's still a lot to do here.
Claro, qualquer coisa.
Ah, how nice.
Da aldeia.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Alpinismo, qual que é o outro cartaz aqui? Ah tá, aldeia, esqui, alpinismo.
No one here. Hardly surprising.
Vai que eu não consigo passar aqui, tinha um cara ali, ó. Me observando. Agora vai, olha aqui. Vamos refletir.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Tem uma farda, realmente tem uma farda, né? Porque a de resina não pode imprimir em frio. E a de filamento não pode imprimir com umidade, né? Na atual
situação. É, frio e úmido.
Uma delas, então. Aí eu tô com uma delas aqui no escritório. E aí eu voltei pra trabalhar, não vou ficar escutando esse barulho não. Fechar a porta.
Beleza. Falou, Paulo.
Eu tô imprimindo um Cleitão gigante. Depois eu mostro. Bom, eu vou subir lá no Instagram. Agora que o meu Instagram tá começando a ficar popular.
Boa.
Eu vou subir lá. Falou, gente.
Falou, Paulo. Bom descanso. Até amanhã. Eu passo depois no grupo lá.
Eu agradeço. Valeu, pessoal.
Falou. Eu já passei, eu acho, inclusive.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
7 quilômetros. Sete quilômetros montanha acima? Peraí. Tá louco. Tem um lugar aqui? Porque tem a placa.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
Transoladeia. Não dá pra ver, né, cara? O que tá escrito ali. Parada de bonde. Refúgio da montanha Syberia. Olha que legal. Dá pra ler. Parada de bonde. Deixa o cara aqui, mano. 7 quilômetros montanha acima. Nem fudendo. Bom, tem que aí voltar na Paulista, né? Adivinha? E partir. Como é que eu faço pra admirar a vista? Que lugar bonito.
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from.
Olha que bonito. Olha que belas paisagens. Veja aqui.
That is stunning.
So beautiful. Hã? Aquela que você tá de costas, sabe? Em posição.
Oh, man. I guess that's the refuge, way over there. Oh, well, better get going. That is stunning. That is stunning.
So beautiful.
If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains. I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking. What the hell was that?
Olha lá o cara aqui, hein? Olha o cara aqui, meu Deus. Suspeito. Tô mandando mensagem, meu Deus. 2:30 da manhã. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, o Oscar. Não, não é o Oscar. Mas onde que é o lugar, velho?
Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
Em memória de todos os soldados da Espanha. Peraí. Traduzir. Em memória de todos os combatentes da resistência das montanhas. Que da hora, velho. Tem um cigarro aqui meio quente.
It doesn't look old at all.
Fumado há pouco tempo.
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute. Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
So beautiful.
Looks like all sorts of wild animals live in these mountains. Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Planeje sua trilha. Adapte as trilhas às suas condições físicas, sempre que atente ao clima. Leve equipamento, escolha as rotas, use um mapa. Não tenha vergonha de dar meia volta. Guarde suas energias e procure abrigo caso se sinta fraco ou cansado. Sempre tenha condições de retornar ao abrigo mais próximo. Cumprimente outros trilheiros. Se quiser cumprimentar com... Você pode dizer Grüezi em alemão suíço. Guten Tag em alemão bonjour. Em francês ou... Como é que é? Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Em italiano, dependendo de onde estiver fazendo sua trilha. Então é Grüezi. Guten Tag. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Guten Tag. Gostei do Guten Tag. Guten Tag. É o quê? O que tá fazendo o jogo do Dudu? Eu não entendi. Ah, você tá na parte erótica do jogo, é isso? Cuidado aí que do nada giram uma giromba em você, viu, cara? É, você não é obrigado, tá, Yuri? Você pode escolher mulher também. Só deixar claro aí. Aí você foi com o homem mesmo. Puta que pariu, Yuri. Você pode rejeitar também, tá, Yuri? Pode falar, não quero.
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
Tava lá, já tinha pago. Que porra é essa, velho? Que é? Jesus
Oh,
amado.
come on. A ladder now?
Como rebater isso? É um argumento que eu não tenho o que fazer.
Okay, let's just do
Ainda bem,
this.
ainda bem que tá na live, tá gravado. Tá sim, Yuri.
Pretty sure there must be another way. Oof.
Não, tá gravado, até porque o áudio tá saindo pela TV, então o microfone deve ter pego vocês falando. Essa frase já tava lá. Eu tava lá, já tava pago. Não tinha mulher, eu fui come mesmo. Isso aí é.
Finally.
Isso é uma pérola, cara. Isso aí, puta merda. Isso aí, se tivesse mais 3 pessoas, a gente tava se mijando de rir aqui agora. Se fosse mais cedo.
That must provide energy to the refuge.
Ah tá, vou corta, que é isso?
That must provide energy to the refuge.
So beautiful. Cheguei ao refúgio, cheguei, Brasil.
I've seen that before. That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere. Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Parede de pedra com decoração.
No matching points here. I should try something else. Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues. Beautiful sky in either case, but that's not enough. That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence.
Desculpa, mas não tá lá não.
Wow. Hardly changed at all.
Eita, velho.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see.
And why is that, Fräulein?
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me. I think you know what that is, right? And the girl in the picture has given me a reason to go on. It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh.
What is your name?
Walker. Kate Walker.
Kate.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh. Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days. It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less. Very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny, he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag, past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly, and the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Sim, Herr
Will you
Gustav.
be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Você pode dar umas dicas?
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become, inappropriate. Especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Pedido do alpinista. Uma Prize mais Barna? O Nobel. Ah, dá pra ler traduzido aqui. Uma Spitze mais Birn, Nobel. 2 Nobel. Então são uma Spitze e uma Spitze mais Bern. E 2 Nobel. Cadê o pedido do cientista? Onde é que tá o cientista nesse cara? Tá lá fora, será?
That's it. Hold it.
Ah, véi.
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens?
Yeah. Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
Who is this Frau Junta, anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Lenny, What's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see?
Falou,
Who would be
Yuyu.
interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the centre of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny. I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding.
Que pintura na mesa, gente.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look. Madonna laces. The Silberspiegel, the heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it. The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain.
Come on, Leon. Show me your energy, your youth. Oh dear, you look more like my old Aunt Helga.
I should go on the other side of the counter. Those drinks won't get served by themselves. What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Eu tô com as bebidas aqui, gente.
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. I need to add more wood in the fire. It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more. Looks all good to me. It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more. Looks all good to me. Better try another one. Impossible. Looks all good to me. That one is loose. Looks all good to me. Better try another one. Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen. Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere. I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one. So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty. I should go on the other side of the counter. Those drinks won't get served by themselves.
Now you just need to help that table of 4. Then you can stop serving.
Onde é que é essa mesa 4?
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks all good to me. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. That's it. I'm done here.
No, we can do better.
I think Herr Gustav would not like it if I left the refuge during the service, so I had better stick around. There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down. Birne, huh? Here's the neighbor. The keg's empty. I need to change it.
Carai.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you.
But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass of your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer, paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own project back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right. I'm curious to know what this origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If and when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow, for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hurst.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hurst.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
Oh.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana! Dana! Chop chop! This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him. I think I'll pick this one.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering Herr Berger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But...
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And may I remind you that I warned you earlier when you asked me for advice. So I'll tell you one last time. Don't get drawn in. Do you hear me, Dana? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right, then. I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Caralho.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Ô, louco. Todo mundo veio ouvir a mulher cantando. É muito bonito. A cara dela de perdida. Ela nem parece a mulher do desenho.
Oh, God. haven't.
Bravo!
Bravo! Oh, porra.
Bravo!
Bravo! Não tá bom, faz. É nóis.
Bravo. Bravo.
Que, Dudu?
Clap? How can you clap? Oh, so you like noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed. Ashamed, I say, to applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist, rebel rousing. It's this kind of rebel rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people.
Marxista. Ideologia marxista do nada.
And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason.
You are drunk, Herr Haas.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fräulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Tente tocar piano.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
What a fiasco.
Not now, Lenny.
Do, mi, so, mi, do, si.
Oh, Lenny, why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
What's the point? I could never compete with Dana. He had it coming.
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
I can't hear them from here. I need to find a calmer spot. Upstairs, maybe. Dana did a good job. It's nice and warm in here now, but maybe a bit too much for Herr Hoss. So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
Fazei todas as vossas obras com amor. Fazei. Fazei todas as vossas obras com amor. Ai, a tua voz eu tenho. E é tão doce. Guarda também o teu servo dos soberbos, para que não me dominem. Então serei íntegro e inocente de grande iniquidade. Iniquidade. Que língua é essa, hein? Voltar.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. Old Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein. But what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts.
Olha aí, tá vendo?
Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Ah, tô falando que pintou.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Leon.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Outono de 2005.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
Encontre o baú de Junta no sótão. Por isso quero que a ternura que nos brinda.
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
About Junta's coffer.
What about it?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, because it was built like a mountain fortress.
I'll be going then.
Sempre aquecendo nosso ninho. E que me queira cada dia. Está aí ainda, Dudu? Dudu. E que me queira cada dia mais e mais. Dormiu?
Não, foi no banheiro.
Ô, louco.
Eu só falei 5 vezes pra você, mas você tava na porra do YouTube.
Eu tava ouvindo a mulher cantar, eu acho.
Onde você viu a pessoa avisar só 5 vezes, né? Você é louco. Tem cabimento uma coisa dessa.
Que situação, hein? Como que você acorda os sogros, né, velho? Quando você vai cagar de madrugada?
3 horas da manhã é foda, que já passou o efeito do remédio da Dona Maria. Remédio de dormir da Dona Maria.
E o cheiro de merda, né? Também. Conta um pouco aí.
It won't budge. There must be a way of unblocking it somewhere else on the mechanism. Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it.
I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the path too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters, killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
falar sobre a falha da morte.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate. In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea. Twaddle passed down from generation to generation through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or maybe it was young pranksters.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop. A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Ah, o bagulho tá fora até hoje.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valladolid. That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about. Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it.
Já falei com o cara, aí tem informações sobre a região e sua história antes de abrir o cofre.
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday. It's cold in here. Another of those cigar butts. There. But who could have left it open? So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like. Austere. Looks like a storage room. Austere. Looks like a storage room.
Naquele baú?
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself. It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself. This must be Lenny's room. Not sure I'm allowed in here, really. Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet.
Pra ver lá fora.
Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period. There are no photos of the occupation of Vaughan by the Brown Shadow. I guess that corresponds to when Lenny and her father had to leave the refuge. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge. All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth. This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train. That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about. That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about. She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about. I guess there must be an access to the attic from the first floor.
Imagino que o sótão seja embaixo, né?
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.